Hello, I'm Green.
Now I'm purple.
Welcome back to Green and Purple. It's a new recording session. It's a new day. Same old Shadow the Hedgehog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't need to know.
But Caleb, how are we supposed to know what happened?
Go back and watch the episodes.
No. So we're on this level called the Ark, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the one we're on?
Yeah.
What you remember this Caleb? This level, Caleb? What's
A
special
little
about
bit.
this one?
We already saw the cutscene.
Right.
What's special about it?
I mean, like
You're
what's
in
its thing?
space.
Okay, well that's cool. It's
Because you know that connects with the last level.
So the first level we were in a city, right?
Yes.
And then we were in a computer.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were in a city again, right?
A haunted castle.
No, we were in a haunted castle. Right. And then we were in a city again.
Mhm.
And now we're in space.
Yes.
What's the next level?
I think it's the gun fortress.
Of course. Is it in space too, or are we going back to Earth to go?
Going
the guns?
back into Earth.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is exactly what it looks like in space. Also,
Yep.
it's like those games where the levels and like don't connect and they're like pretty absurd. And you're like, okay, whatever.
Like
But-
Mario.
Yeah, but with this game, whenever they're like trying to push so hard that like it's a story-focused game,
Yeah.
like it kind of takes me out of the story whenever none of the levels connect to each other whatsoever.
Oh wait.
And
Hold up. I gotta restart.
What
I actually have to destroy that thing.
oh, okay. To get the evil,
Mm-hmm.
the darkness within us.
Oh crap! That was bad. I almost died.
That would have been good. Fly on the wings of love, Shadow.
Okay.
What is that? Is that just the same creature from last time, but with like a gold shirt on or something?
Yeah, it's like got armor on it.
To protect it from space.
Mm-hmm. This is really hard to control, by the way, which is why, I mean, you can get through most of these just by not moving, but even then, if you have to move, it's so hard to move.
Right. Did you get that thing? Or is that the thing up there you
It's
gotta
this,
get?
yeah, it's this green thing.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because it's the defense system.
Of course. What is this place, by the way? Oh,
This
right,
is-
it's the Ark.
Yeah, it's the Ark. This was actually, it's a stage that's coming back from Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what is its purpose?
It's a space station basically created by, you know, humans, and like it was just supposed to be just a normal space station. There wasn't anything like unique or anything like that. But like in the oh, that's Big Dog. That's a boss in Sonic Adventure 2. Or Heavy Dog.
I thought you were... That's Shadow's brother. Heavy Dog.
But like how they're using in the second one is that the Ark had it had like a basically a planet destroyer basically, because it was developed by Dr. Robotnik's, I think, grandfather, Gerald Robotnik.
I like how they just bring Robotnik's grandfather into some of the random games. They're like, you know what? He did it.
And yeah, he built it as a way of kind of get back at everyone that
So
whoops.
was Gerald evil or was he good?
He was good. He just kind of like it's kind of like gray zone. Like he was
Oh, are we back to the beginning of this? Good.
He was good. He's just like he made that just to get back at the gun forces for.
So Gun was in the adventure games too.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the second one, not the first one.
Because the adventure games is the first ones where they had actual like human people in
Correct.
the games, right? It's the beginning of the end. Again, I think I mentioned it before how I just like never understood why they had to put humans in Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, like I know like Robotnik's technically human, right? Or like at least partially
Well, some
human.
people, yeah, partially human, yeah.
But you know, he was always like super exaggerated.
Yes,
and
he-
then they have to come in with these characters who are like supposed to look just like normal people. I'm just like, why? Mm-hmm. It just doesn't fit in with the whole like Sonic's half the size of a normal person, but he's supposed to be a hedgehog. Like, it's the same reason why seeing the part in the trailer for Super Mario Odyssey, where it's just like Mario with all the normal looking people.
Yeah.
Why you're just like, why? Why this doesn't look right? Which I still think it'll be good, just because like I have more faith in the Super Mario 3D team than I do in like Sonic team.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely strange. Didn't you? Which game did you say? Did you say had like humans in it, but they were all like really cartoony or something?
Sonic Unleashed.
That was Sonic.
That one I feel like they did it right because
Yeah,
they
like,
were
that's okay.
They were a cartoony. It looked natural. It looked like it
Right.
fit.
Like you just you gotta have some like artistic consistency, which Sonic, once you put in real people, just doesn't have. Okay? So
Something's locking onto me.
how many of those things do we have to destroy?
There was 4.
How many have we gotten?
1.
Is that one of them?
Yep. Crap.
Are there like checkpoints we can go back
I
to?
don't know. Like I said, this is really hard. You guys probably can't see, or probably you can, but this is really hard to control. It's very slippery.
You remember those? Those are one of the few levels in Super Mario Galaxy I wasn't too keen on.
Yeah.
Was the ones where you had to like fly on that thing. You know, the bird thing.
Yes.
Like some of them weren't too bad, but some of them just like the motion controls weren't quite like responsive enough to get like into some of the little secret areas and stuff. I didn't hate them, but they were probably not some of my favorite levels. On the other hand, I really liked the ones where you held the Wiimote like a joystick when he was on the ball. Those ones were pretty fun.
Yes. I love the music that plays with it. How it speeds up when you're going faster. And I liked it when you got into those little like rocket things. Like the ball got stuck in a little hole and it shot you out because the music would like stop.
It would just.
And then
Yeah, I liked those ones. They remind me a lot of Super Monkey Ball.
yes.
Which I never actually have owned a Super Monkey Ball game, but I've played them before. They're really hard. They're one of those games where like you just think of it, you're like, oh, that was a fun game. And you play like the first levels, you're like, yeah, this is fun. And you get to the end, you're like, this is hell.
What happened?
How can anyone actually beat this?
I saw someone do a speed run of one of the monkey balls on HEDQ. It was really impressive.
I was about to say, like, if you can speedrun that game, that's some skill.
Like, I'll show you the video sometime. It's very impressive how they manipulate the playing field to where they can just bounce, like, over the entire
Right.
map and stuff like that.
Is there a time limit normally in Super Monkey Ball on the stages, or does it usually just give you as much time as you want? I can't remember.
I know some of them are timed.
But I feel like if only some of them are timed, then you'd almost be more worried by the ones that aren't, just because you're like, this one's so hard that they think that just beating it is enough of a challenge.
Okay, slow down, bird.
You stupid bird. We're gonna have to come back for it again, aren't we? No, we got it.
You got it.
How many have we gotten?
2.
Doesn't tell us. Whatever.
Oh, it won't tell me because I'm on the bird.
That's some good game design. This whole level you're gonna be on a bird, but don't tell him anything while he's on the bird. Okay?
Or at least if you want to do the dark mission, you need to be on the bird the entire time, basically.
Oh, is there an actual like?
Yeah, just get to the end of the stage.
See, like the missions like get aboard the Ark, right? Mm-hmm. But if the next level is just like in a completely different area, you would think from reading that the next level would be like in the Ark or whatever. But it's just not. It's not.
Nope, you're in the gun fortress, which I find weird that they would just call it the gun.
Maybe we can still do it. Maybe if we just hold it. No, did we get it?
I think so. I think
Sweet.
that counted. Ow.
The best way to beat the game is to break it.
Yep. Especially this one. Oh God.
Ah!
What the heck? What was
I
that?
like the music in this game sped up whenever.
Sweet guitar solo, bro.
I love the.
There it is. There's the last one.
I love the manta ray surfing in Super Mario Galaxy, though.
Yes.
That's the noise he makes in my head. Did we do it?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
And thank God we don't have to go on.
The last episodes have been.
They've been a little more than 10 minutes. You know, you might have noticed.
I don't care.
Rank dick.
Gotta watch cutscenes. Because they're so involved.
I saw that. I've been playing Mass Effect lately, right?
Yeah.
And you can get fish for your aquarium on your ship.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, there's this mod I found, and it was for a killer eel. And it was like, I don't like it. The guy wrote the description.
Oh, right. I got 5 minute boss.
Oh.
Arc to headquarters. Arc to headquarters.
Come in!
Come in.
The Black Hedgehog, he's here!
The control room of the Eclipse.
The Eclipse Cannon. That's what it's called.
He must be stopped at all costs. Take him out. That's an order.
Okay.
Copy that.
Yeah, so next time we'll be fighting Blue Falcon!
I'm engaging.
Here.
Which is it's a, what's the series called that Captain Falcon's in?
F-Zero?
F-Zero. It's an F-Zero reference.
I see you. Anyways, real quick before we go, he wrote in the description, he's like, I don't like how, like, you buy all these fish, but there's no way to, like, get rid of them if you don't like some of them. So I made this eel, and it just eats all the other fish. And then someone just, like, wrote in the comments, like, why not just make something that despawns the fish? And he's like, oh. I don't want to make the eel.
But an eel!
But an eel, though. Okay, doke. Whenever we come back, Blue Falcon. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
I'll face myself.